Hello, it's Jen from Tarot Spirit here for your weekly reading. I'm going to use a deck I haven't used much at all, but I've had for a really long time. It's called the Golden Tarot. Um, I'm just shuffling the cards now. Looked back at our reading from last week, and I just want to try to create some continuity from week to week. Um, we had the Eight of Cups heavily influencing us for a couple of weeks. And then last week really turned into about how to start emotionally and spiritually dealing with um, the Eight of Cups and the emotion of sort of shutting down and moving on, and how to start over basically. So let's put up some cards here. Sorry, this is super amateur how I'm doing this. Each week I say I'm going to do something fancier, and I just don't have the time, so that's okay. I'm just doing it for fun. So I kind of like the design on these cards. It's pretty. I like the blue. So let's see what we have this week. We have the Three of Swords. And it's funny because I'm sort of blanking on what the Three of Swords is. Okay, so usually it shows, I know why, because most decks show a heart and three swords stabbing it. So it caught me off guard. I haven't used these cards in so long, and it's actually a really pretty Three of Swords card because it's usually one of the, I wouldn't say dreaded, but one of the more oh great, Three of Swords. Um, but I have a meeting that I'm sure I picked up from someone, probably Kate at Daily Tarot Girl or Biddy or um, some book along the way. But there are a few meanings to this card. It can quite literally mean open heart surgery or heart issues. Um, it can mean a broken heart. So lots of times this is paired with, breaking of a relationship, although usually that's more in the realm of the cups. I heard recently someone say to look at the Three of Swords as they use cutting away, and I like that with the swords, cutting away the emotion. So when you think of a heart, I think of emotion. So getting rid of the emotional clutter that the emotional filter that we view our lives through, and really get down to the nitty gritty of what's going on. So if you're feeling betrayed or heartbroken or upset or anything, try to get rid of the emotion and get down to what your bottom line is. What's really going on here. This is a really great time. This came up in a reading a while ago. If you're like, I got an email this week and I took it completely negatively, and everyone else was like, "Oh, they're trying. It's positive." And it was funny to listen to someone else's interpretation, because I think I just had it in my head that it was negative, and there was nothing this person was going to do to make me change my mind. So it was good to get someone else's opinions and just sort of, chill out, Jen. You're reading into it. So if you're struggling with something, you're feeling emotional, it really sort of, you took a bit of a hit. Check with some trusted friends who will be honest with you and really give some strong consideration to how they see the situation. It also, last week, we were exploring putting the Eight of Cups issue, whatever we were thinking we needed to walk away from, into some perspective and some spiritual perspective, and maybe beginning to open ourselves up like the Queen of Cups. So maybe we tried that and it didn't work. Maybe it was too soon. Maybe we're just running a little scared. So let's see what the other next card's going on here. The Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is victory. It's you've conquered something. Um, so you know what? I'm just going to jump to the next card because I want to sort of get the whole picture so I can fit this together. If we can get rid of the emotions and really look at the bare basic facts of the situation, we're due for some success. And the Magician, yeah. So I love the Magician. It's a woman in this card. Um, the Magician is one of the major arcana. It's in my interpretation of the tarot, it's the very beginning. You can see this person she has a wand, she has a cup, a disc, and a sword. So she has down here all that she needs, all the elements she needs to create whatever she wants. So this is a new beginning, um, sort of the first step, but it shows that you really have it in you. I think I said last week we all have aspects of the card. We all have aspects of all the different suits and what they represent inside of us. We just need to learn how to mix and match and balance and use them in the proper way to create what we want in life out of our lives. So I'm just going to sit for a second and think about the last couple of weeks and this set of cards. With all the cups that we've had recently that have been in focus, we don't have any cups this week. And perhaps that's saying that we've had a lot of emotional things that we've been dealing with recently. And it's time to really sort of set that aside and get on with things. Let's really look at the bottom line and take our heart out of the situation and let go of, oh, we were wronged, we were pain, it was frustrating, um, it was upsetting. Let's put those aside and really be clear and thoughtful about the situation. The Six of Wands is shows success. These are very positive cards. So maybe it's time to put the emotions rest, kind of get over ourselves a little bit and put our mind to what we're moving towards. And if we can do that, I think it's going to be really exciting. I think the we were in a bit of a transition period last week and things are finally going to pick up. We made that decision to move on and we had maybe a healing period last week, and it's time to sort of get over ourselves and remember that we're moving towards something, not away from something, and keep that in mind and really start figuring out, what we're moving towards and making it happen. So these are some super positive cards. I have taken the first steps to redoing my website, but it's going to be a while before that's up and running. I do have a Facebook page for Tarot Spirit where I will post when my readings are up if you want to check that out. Most of you know me who watch this, so if you go to my Facebook page, you should be able to find my Tarot Spirit page. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions, and I hope you have a really great week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.